Welcome back, everyone. My name is your everyday speedrunner. You've seen me before. Don't worry about it. We'll fix it in post. I'm joined here by the former world record holder. You can introduce yourself.
Oh, yes. I am JackDeHearts, formerly Jack of Hearts. Jade Cocoon.
Jade Cocoon, yeah. What type of game are we actually talking about here? Because I've never heard of it before now.
Well, Jade Cocoon came out in the late 90s on the PlayStation 1, and it's one of those, it's one of the many games that try to ride the coattails of the Digimon Pokemon hype by doing a monster battle RPG. Aside from having monsters battling in it, it doesn't really have anything in common, but it does have some really beautiful artwork by some of the Ghibli team.
Ooh, the Ghibli team does make some very good art.
Yes.
So you're running Jade Cocoon. What's the full name of the game again?
It's called Jade Cocoon, Story of the Tamameyu. And Tamameyu translates to Jade Cocoon.
So Jade Cocoon, the story of the Jade Cocoon.
Perfect. You've
So
got it.
what category are you running?
Doing any percent, so that's got glitches in it. One of which I discovered, which is a nice little rung warp, which cuts out quite a lot of pointless button mashing and cutscenes. And also a very annoying boss. We don't fight.
Oh, we don't like annoying bosses, that's for sure. So you talked about glitches. What type of glitch are we talking about, except the wrong warp?
It's really just the rung warp. Aside, that's the only useful glitch that's used. Most of it is just RNG with the money, hoping you get drops. If you don't get drops, going out of your way to get items to get money, and then even then, you're on a very tight budget in that game. If you go from the shop to the final boss, you only have one set of items. That's it.
All right. So what does make you want to run this game? What is it about it that you thought, yes, that's gonna be my speed game?
Well, I had it as a kid, and I played it a lot as a kid with my older brother. Lots of good memories playing the game, doing 1v1s and trying to use the unique merging system, which is quite cool. A very nice gimmick of the game. But it turns out the merging system actually sucks, and you're best off using purebred monsters. But yeah, we spent so much time playing as a kid, and I saw it as an adult, and I thought, yeah, I played that game, and I was just getting into speedrunning at the time, and I thought, why not just learn it? And I started learning it, and then I found the glitch, and then smashed the world record. Yeah, it was cut down by about 25 minutes or something.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
And you said this was a Monster Hunter RPG, Pokemon/Digimon-esque game.
Yeah.
So we all know what those games are notorious for. The RNG, you already mentioned it a little bit. How bad can it really get? How heavy on RNG are you dependent?
Well, I have run the game once or twice at BSGs and UKSGs, and anyone who might have seen one of those runs before will remember the quad miss against the final boss. So yeah, we could be having a perfectly smooth, no problems run where I go from start to finish and it looks perfect, or I could be sitting there going miss for about 20 minutes.
So anywhere between world records and train wreck.
Yep. World record and casual 10-year-old playing.
A nice fast casual run.
Yeah. Welcome to my Let's Play of Jade Cocoon, guys.
All right, so you did mention a little bit of glitches before. Is there anything you're still hunting for when it comes to glitches? What's like the holy grail you're aiming for?
I really don't think there is much else that can be done in the game. It's pretty much a solved game at this point. It's unless a new rung warp is found to skip new areas, that's pretty much all that can be done at this point. It is pretty much a solved game.
A solved game? That's a pretty bold statement.
Yeah, I mean if anyone wants to go and try and prove me wrong, go right ahead.
So no RNG manips you're still looking for?
No. The big issue with the RNG manip is that because the intro of the game just takes so long, there's so much that can happen to affect the RNG that you can't even tell. By the time you even start the game proper, your RNG is already impossible to tell.
All right, so it's one of those games where just best of luck.
It's
Flip
a
a coin.
crapshoot.
It's a crapshoot. All right, I'm already looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Are you feeling a bit confident about it?
Yeah, I'm feeling very confident. It's I've had some practice runs. I've had some pretty terrible terrible RNG in my practice runs. So looking forward to not repeating any of that and having a perfectly smooth run.
All right, and I forgot to ask you, by the way, how are you enjoying the event so far?
Oh, BSG is great. I have been watching BSG, and I have attended a few. I participated in some of the online ones, but this is the first time I've actually got to come to a proper BSG in person. And I gotta say, one of the most fun events I've ever been to. Very chill, very cool place, lots of cool people. Yeah, it's just
6 hour long board games.
Great. Please don't mention the 6 hour long board game I just got out of, please. No.
Okay, I won't mention it again.
I'm gonna get PTSD flashbacks.
All right. Well, that's basically all I wanted to ask you. Is there anything you want to add, basically, to it?
No, I think just enjoy the rest of BSG, and I will thank you now for having me in the first place. I do love like showing off weird old games. So thank you guys for everyone at the team, and
thank you as well
everyone
for
at BSG
running,
for putting this
being
on.
a runner and being an attendee.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. And with that, I think we're getting ready for Super Metroid. I want to say all right. Super Metroid, yes, by our very own Boxmeister. Amazing run. Trust me on that. With that, I'm going to say goodbye and see you guys all tomorrow, because I will be standing here once again. And with that,